Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to do the tactical breakdown and review of the Arsenal versus Man City fixture. So let's get into it. Arsenal have beaten Man City by 1-0 at the Emirates Stadium. Man City have lost consecutive games in Premier League for the first time since December 2018 against Crystal Palace and Leicester City. Arsenal have won a Premier League game against the competition's reigning champions for the first time since April 2017 against Leicester. They had lost 10 matches against such sides. Now let's move on to the lineups. If we talk about Arsenal's lineup, Arteta have picked yet again David Raya ahead of Aaron Ramsdale. In defense, Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes were the centre-backs and Zinchenko and Ben White were the full-backs. In midfield, the three midfielders were Declan Rice, Jorginho and Martin Odegaard. In attack, Leandro Trossard was the left winger and Gabriel Jesus was the right winger, and Eddie Nketiah was the striker. The average positions of Arsenal's players were quite different in the actual game compared to what we have seen in the typical formation. It was a back three of William Saliba, Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes. Meanwhile, Zinchenko became an inverted fullback during the game. Declan Rice and Jorginho were the pivot defensive midfielders and Odegaard was the only advanced midfielder. In attack, Leandro Trossard was the inverted left winger and Eddie Nketiah was the lone striker and Gabriel Jesus was the wide winger. Now move on to City's lineup. Ederson started in goal as usual. In defense, Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake were the centre-backs and Kyle Walker and Josko Gvardiol were the full-backs. In midfield, Guardiola made some shocking changes by playing Bernardo Silva as the deepest midfielder alongside Rico Lewis and Kovacic. In attack, Julian Alvarez was the second striker behind Erling Haaland, who was playing as an striker, and Phil Foden, who was playing as an inverted winger. Now let's jump onto the game analysis. Man City started the game really well as they got their first chance in the opening third minute when Phil Foden whips the ball into the box on corner kick and Josko Gvardiol somehow managed to take a shot and beats David Raya. But his shot was cleared by Declan Rice cleared the ball which falls into Alvarez's feet and he heads it into the box. And Ake got the ball but he somehow failed to put his shot on target and the score remains 0-0. But after that, the most nervy moment for Arsenal fans happened when Arsenal were trying to build up from the back. But the amazing pressing of Julian Alvarez got David Raya sleeping and he nearly got the ball into his own goal while clearing. And the scorecard somehow still remains 0-0. Man City dominated the possession in the starting minutes of the game and Arsenal was looking completely out of the game. The first chance for Arsenal came after 25th minute when Eddie Nketiah exploited the space behind Ruben Diaz and managed to find an angle to take a shot, but he couldn't put his shot on target. The most controversial moment of the game happened when Mateo Kovacic unnecessarily became aggressive and hit Odegaard's ankle without touching the ball, but referee gave him a yellow card. There is a lot of fuss in social media that whether he should be given a red card or not. What you guys think about that? Write in the comment section. After that, there was nothing major happened and the first half ended. Arteta noticed that Arsenal's left flank was completely dead and he decided to bring Martinelli on in place of Trossard. After that, Arsenal became way more present in attack and they were getting some half chances which they were unable to convert it into a goal. Like Martin Odegaard's, in which he took a shot from outside of the box but couldn't hit on target. Arsenal completely dominated the entire game but they were not clinical enough to score a goal and they wasted their chances. The only and winning goal for Arsenal came in the 86th minute of the game when Thomas Partey hit a long ball towards Tomiyasu and he headed it towards Kai Havertz and he holds the ball brilliantly and sets up for Martinelli to take a shot. Martinelli hits the ball on first time and the ball after deflecting from Nathan Ake goes into the back of the net. After that, City couldn't equalize and they lost the game. Now if we take a look at the points table, Man City dropped to the third position with 18 points and Arsenal became the joint league leaders with Tottenham Hotspurs with 20 points. The best player of this game in my opinion was Gabriel Martinelli. If we even exclude his goal, he was so impactful after coming on. And the worst player on the pitch was Erling Haaland in my opinion. He played 90 minutes and had 0 shots, 0 goals and 0 assists and 0 XG. He also did not win any duels. He won only 2 out of 5 duels. By his stats, a blind man can also say that he was the most pathetic player on the pitch. So, what do you think about this game? And who do you think will win the Premier League this season? I hope you like this video. For further more videos, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends. Bye bye.